job on the knowledge of the text form. You've got all of the parts. Your instructions were in order, chronological, like we talked about. Okay. I looked through here the safety procedures. Okay. Really liked you. I also added some humor, which was really neat, and I really liked that in the communication. I thought that was really good how you reflected and said, you know what, my tone wasn't, that was kind of monotone, right? You were cognizant of that and said, you know what, I could work on that. And I agree, I had a level 3 here for you, okay, for that. Yeah. Your application I thought was great. You said this only takes 3 easy steps, right? So everyone knew that you made this before, okay, and that you had an idea, okay? And I really liked the tips that you gave at the end for the closing, okay? So I thought you had a lot of great voice and some humor in there. You want to read this over, and if you have any questions about it, you can get back to me, okay? Okay. All right. Excellent work.
Students would also engage in personal reflection during the 3-week block.
So the question's asking what? Can you read it for me?
What could you improve on to be a better writer on a procedural text format?
Okay. So what do you think you could improve on?
Well, we could make better directions, and while we're cooking, be like what Dylan didn't say, like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and that'd probably be better so they can understand the chronological order better.
Okay, so it would give a really detailed. So that, what's your purpose for doing that? Is that
so they can understand?
Who's that?
Like the audience. Your audience.
Your audience would understand, and that would make it a better piece of writing, right? Because you would go through step by step, and that's what procedural writing does. Anything else that you learned or you thought was really?
Yeah, I learned that it takes, like, you get a camera, you can't really have a blender going for 5 minutes. You have to, like, say, and then you have to stop it and then blend it and then say we just blended this or something and show a little bit of blending.
Okay.
Because you can't just have it blending for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it would make a pretty boring presentation, right? So if that was on a real cooking show, that wouldn't work,
No,
right?
nobody would watch it.
Okay, excellent. Well, you guys did a really good job. Great work.
The teacher uses a variety of ongoing assessment techniques to determine what each student needs in order to improve their writing. On a regular basis, the teacher would meet with each student for an individual writing conference. The students bring their writing and their reflective journals, and they participate in the assessment process.